Today we are diving deep into the massive, and I mean glittering world of fragrance dupes.
Oh, yeah. For anyone who isn't familiar, dupes are basically affordable replicas of those high-end designer perfumes.
Exactly, it's like a shortcut to smelling expensive. And we're zooming in on one specific brand today, Klone Scents.
They are everywhere right now. You can't miss them.
You really can. The deals are just constant. Huge buy one, get one, free sales, free shipping. I even saw an early Black Friday promotion in June.
It seems totally insane.
It does. So the big question is this a genuine steal, or is it just a beautifully wrapped, smelly trap? Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, their marketing is, you have to admit, incredibly persuasive. That's how they get you.
It is masterful. They claim to have sold over 120,000 bottles.
A huge number. And they throw out these statistics that sound amazing.
Right. They say 98% of their scents last over 12 hours.
And that 90% smell absolutely identical to the expensive original.
Plus, the website has been up for a year, so it has that surface-level look of being established.
What's fascinating here is how quickly that superficial establishment just evaporates when you look at the hard evidence.
Right, okay.
We have to pivot immediately to the pretty bleak picture the data paints. Scam Advisor, which is a site that assesses website trustworthiness, it gives KloneScents.com the lowest possible trust score. Just one out of 100.
1%.
Yeah.
That's not just bad, that's actively dangerous.
Exactly. I mean, to put that to perspective for you, a totally brand new site with zero history, zero problems, it usually starts at a score of 50.
So 50 is neutral.
Right. A score of 1 isn't passive. It means the site has been actively flagged for a whole bunch of issues. We're talking possible malware here.
Wow.
It's basically a giant flashing red light.
So wait, if the trust score is that horrific, how are they still selling 120,000 bottles? Is it just the BioGo offer hiding everything?
It really connects to the business model for these kinds of, well, scams. They rely on high volume, low quality, and they turn over these sites really fast.
So they're just banking on new customers.
A constant influx of new, hopeful customers driven by massive social media ad spending. They know most people won't even bother with the complicated return process.
And that harsh reality is totally reinforced by what people are actually saying. So let's shift to the customer experience data, because it's just devastating.
Oh, it doesn't just reinforce the low trust score, it screams about it.
Yeah.
If you look at Trustpilot, for example, they're sitting at a very poor 2.6 stars.
And that's based on how many reviews?
Over 600 reviews. And the consistency in what people are complaining about is really the key takeaway here.
So what are the main issues?
Users report 3 major consistent problems. First, the scents are just terribly weak. They fade into nothing in minutes.
So nowhere near that claimed 12 hours.
Not even close. Second, the products smell nothing like the advertised originals. People say they often have this harsh chemical smell.
And the third one?
Terrible customer service. If you try to get a refund, good luck. Customers report they get actively ghosted after asking for a return form.
Which makes the return policy basically useless.
Functionally useless, yeah.
So what does this all mean? When you put it all together, that dangerous 1% trust score, the huge number of negative consistent reviews, the conclusion seems pretty overwhelming.
It is.
The likelihood of you getting a quality product that actually lives up to their marketing claims is extremely low. You're not getting a deal.
No. You're paying to participate in a lottery you just won't win. You are very, very likely to just waste your money chasing that cheap scent.
So the advice is pretty clear.
Our strong advice, based completely on the source material, is to just steer clear of Klone Scents. You need to find a genuinely reputable dupe company instead.
And what that look like?
Well, reputable companies usually invest in things like third-party lab testing, and they have clear, open return policies, things Klone Scents clearly avoids. The risk here just far outweighs the reward.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you. If a deal seems impossible to resist, say BioGo on an already cheap scent, how high does that consumer rating need to be before the risk of a smelly scam is actually worth taking? Something for you to consider as you explore what truly defines a reputable fragrance dupe company.